Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'd like to say a big thank you to Rachel from Craft Portal to start with. She saw me struggling with that sewing in my last video and she's promised to make a video for me to help me with a 5 stitch bind, because she thinks that's easier, and that actually the 3 stitch bind is really awkward and difficult for beginners, which I did not know. So there you go, I'm going to try a 5 stitch with her, and when that video pops up I will share a link to it here on my channel, and I will let you know when it's up so that you can go and see an expert at work. As you know, this channel is just for beginners. If you're new here, then I'll explain. Yes, it is absolutely for beginners. I keep all my mistakes in. I show you all the blunders that I make because I'm new, I'm not perfect, and I want this channel to be raw and real and not be over edited. So that is the premise for this channel. So there you go. So just off camera I put a tiny little diamante knob on here, which I think these are from AliExpress, and I think they are used to create handbag closures and things like that. So I just put one of those on there, and then I was going to decorate today, and then I thought, do you know what, I really need to get rid of some of the scraps. So I should explain right off the bat. I'm just going to turn my fan on, guys, because you know me, I melt up here. So as you know, lots of people will use junk to create their pockets and their tuck spots and all those wonderful things. I'm going to do a bit of a mixture today because I have a huge number of scraps to get rid of. All different size, shapes and scraps that I would like to use in my junk journal, because otherwise I would just throw them away. So they are junk. I wouldn't use them because I've got scraps like this, for instance. You know, I'm just not going to use that particularly. I mean, I might use it a little bit in a journal, but I you know, in here I want to really get rid of it and see what I can use up. So my junk journal will contain scraps of scrapbook paper, printed paper from kits, handmade paper, and then any other bits and bobs that I find as we go along. So I hope that makes sense. I was just thinking, I did have a yellow piece of paper which I've now lost. Let me see if it's here. I tucked it in and now I don't know where it is. I just found this perfect yellow piece of paper for here. And now I can't find it. Never mind, I found another one. This will do. So I've got some floral paper here, and I'm just going to use this on this side. I know you're really low, aren't you? I'm just going to try and get you a bit higher. Okay, let's try that. I hope that works. I'm going to use this here to make a tuck spot for my bits and bobs that I want to put in my junk journal. And I'm just going to take a quick snip and just snip it there with my slightly gluey scissors. And if I can find my, yeah, I've got my circular punch here, which is always handy. Just going to find the middle there, a little mark. And then I'm just going to punch a hole, a semicircle really, just there, in roughly the centre. And then I'm just going to glue it down. And I can guarantee that I've got a clogged up arc glitter glue because I didn't check it before I came on air. Oh dearie me. So let's do that again. Ooh. Oh, sorry guys, I'm wasting time degluing a nozzle. Oh dear. At least the sun's out today. That can't be a bad thing in lockdown, can it? Having sunshine. At least you can go out for a walk. They allow that at least, don't they? Nope, that's going to be clogged. I hope you're doing okay in the lockdown. One thing that is driving me and my mum crazy is that we can't get hold of Yorkshire loose tea. I kid you not. I don't think there's anything worse than being in lockdown and unable to have a normal cup of tea. And we've always, both of us, have kind of inherited this thing from my grandmother of making a pot of tea. We've always done it. I did it when I left home. I just, you know, it was just this thing that I did. I always like loose leaf tea. And apparently at the Yorkshire factory, they obviously because of COVID, they're behind in production and they haven't got staff. So yeah, there's none around. So red bag Yorkshire tea, loose tea is unavailable, which in our world is just a disaster in lockdown. It really, really is. And I just know as soon as it comes in, it's just going to be all gone anyway because people are going to be just hoarding it. I can't say I blame them on that one. So yeah, so if you see a bag anywhere, pick it up for me, please. Oh dear. The thing is, it's quite funny because I was looking at the comments on their Facebook page And so many people being really serious. They were like, this lockdown is made so much worse without a cup of tea. And it's just funny what people find comforting, isn't it, at, you know, in times like this. And a cup of tea is such a British thing to want, and if it's not available, it's like... And if you're a loose tea drinker like myself, I drink black tea and green tea and all sorts of loose leaf tea, you'll know that tea bags just don't taste the same. To the point that, you know, people that come into our house that usually drink... you know, tea bag tea, they don't like the loose leaf tea 9 times out of 10. They're like, oh no, that's just not for me. Especially workmen, they're like, oh, that's a bit strong, that tea, can I have a coffee? And we're like, oh no, it's okay, we know what it is, we'll give you a tea bag tea next time. We've kind of stopped doing that now. I've kind of just given them a tea bag tea from the outset, because otherwise they just don't know what they're drinking. They're like, what is this? It does taste quite different. Okay, I think we might need a bit of glue on that again in a second. So we've got a nice little tuck spot pocket type thing there. I think I'm going to leave this page because I quite like that. So we've got a nice blank page here to kind of mess around with. I've got some brown here, so I'm just wondering if we want to kind of cut that down and have a side tuck spot there. So let's see, just cut this down just a touch, another little scrap there. And we'll just make it about, oh yeah, we know how big this is because it's 9. So if we make this about 7, let's see, let's make this about just under 8, and then that should fit perfectly on the page. So there we go. So I've got a little one here. That's lovely. That'll fit perfectly. And then I'm just going to put my little thumb spot here. There we go. Pull that out, and that's another one that I've just put in there. That's fine. This glue is not playing very well at the moment. There we go. So I'm just going to put another one in here. And I'm just going to go through and use up some scraps before I kind of start, you know, decorating a little bit or kind of adding vintage elements to it. So we've got a couple of little pages there. I might put a stamp on here as we go through because I'm going to use some stamps. In fact, let's grab my memento, which is my cocoa colour, and I've got this beautiful little bee stamp that I've been dying to use. I really love it, and there's a heart as well, so I'm going to just stamp with these onto my page. Oh, I think I've got corners on it there. I do that all the time. I'm always getting corners in my stamping. That's better. There we go. So I've got a nice little stamping going on there, and then on this side I'm just going to put heart. Okay, get rid of those corners. Just put it in this corner here. There we go. So I've got a couple of little stamps on there, which is pretty. I like those. Put that away. I might want to do something on my map page. And it's got so many bright colours. I could do with something that's really bright. Let's see. I have... Oh, this is an old... What was this? Oh yeah, this is something I bought for my niece. This is donut rubbers, I think. And they were sweet scented. So if I grab, I'm just going to cut that off there and cut this off here. So this is a nice piece of junk that we're using, and I'm just going to use the folds that are already there to create a pocket. Just fold that bit down, and I'm going to snip off the corners. Okay, and we've got a nice neat pocket there. I'm just going to put that, where do I want that? That might be a bit big for that page, mightn't it? I'm going to have to trim it down a bit. That's silly of me. Right, it's just, that was daft. Let's just bring that down a little bit. Should have measured, shouldn't I? Okay, that's better. And I've got a nice little pocket to go on there. And that's nice because it's just a piece of cardboard that I would have thrown in the bin, but it's got such nice colours on it. I kept it, I remember now. Whoops, just glued my finger. There we go. So let's just pop that on the page there. There we go. Another pocket. That's very nice. I like that. And then we've got this. This is lovely. I love this here. The quiver with this beautiful writing. Definitely don't want to cover that up, but maybe accentuate it a little. Just looking at this red, little strip of red that I've got. What else do I have here? I have this little piece of, I quite like that actually. Let's slice that. We'll just put that in there on the side just to decorate that page. A little bit of rose paper. Just going to put that in there like so. I need to cut a little bit off. Yeah, I like that. It's pretty. So I'm just going to make that a little teeny tiny tuck spot there. What side do we want it? This side here. Oh, this is from a My Porch Prints kit I've just seen on the back. Okay, I'm just going to pop that in there. Another little tuck spot. I love this writing, it's so cool. Just pop that in there. Perfect. And then we've got a beautiful page here. Another little page there. I think I'm happy to leave those two. This one, I'd quite like to do something on here. So I'm thinking on this page, I might just, I've got some quite sticky tea paper here. And I'm just thinking, I'm just going to rip, see if I can get a ruler. Before I do that, I'm not the best ripper in the world. Okay, I'm just going to rip that page. I'm just going to place that there like a flip up. Okay, so I'm just going to fold that over, glue that down like so, and place that just in there as a nice little flip up. Tear some of that off. There we go, so we've got a little flip up there. I quite like those pages. I've got a nice blank page here, so let's see what we can do with that. I have this really pretty tinsel paper, and I'm thinking that I'd quite like to cut a little strip of it and do a kind of little flip up on this page, which would be quite nice, revealing that pretty image underneath. So I'm just going to put a bit of glue on the top there and place that down here like so. That's like a little flip up, so that's fine. And then I'm looking to see if I've got some more paper that I could use on this page, or let's see, what have we got? Got this beautiful piece of washed paper here with a little design on it. So I'm just thinking, what do I want to do with that? I might just glue that down. I really like that blue. And you could glue things over the top, you know, tickets or receipts or a photograph on there. Look really nice actually with that background. So I'm just going to glue that there for now. And this, I'm just going to go through this book and just kind of look at which parts I want to place something on and where I want to pocket, and then I go through it again to kind of decorate and tweak as I go. It's pretty much the same thing I do with my journals that I make. You know, I kind of decide that I'm going to add things and then tweak them afterwards. So So I'm just going to place a little bit of glue on this piece. Just put that on that paper because I love it. And this time I'm just going to glue this straight down. And I'll come back to that in a second. Whoops, make it move. That's lovely. Got a nice page here. And I've got this little bag of bits and bobs here that I got from that kit from Razor Lloyd that I told you about. Oh, there's lots of bits and bobs in here. What have we got? Oh, zoological garden. I like that. That will go really well with this piece of paper napkin that says zoophytes on it. So I'm just going to pop that up there. Perfect. Okay, and then I can see I've got a little butterfly sticker here, which is very pretty. I'm going to put that on there. What else do we have? There's a little button as well, which might be quite nice on this page because it's the same colour. How about that? I love it. I love it when you catch things and they just work perfectly. They're all the same colour. Right, that's perfect. I'm happy with that. And then if we flip over, what can we put on here? That's quite a nice little picture there. It's like of a medieval type feast. That would go with the Latin part of this page. Is it Latin? Oh, this is the Russian one, not the Latin one, but it's still good. It will work. Just rummaging through. There's so many beautiful pieces in this. Oh my goodness. Gorgeous. This is just beautiful. She's even made little tags with this one so you could make it 3D. How amazing is that? I love it. See, have a little stamp here. Hope you can see all this, guys. I think I've moved again. Let's move it down. So I'll just show you what I did so far, just in case I was off camera, because I happen to just do that all the time. Whoops. So just flick through what we've done. We've used some nice handmade papers. Little sticker there. Okay, so we've got a nice white page here. So I'm just looking what I have amongst all this little kit of ephemera. I'm going to move you up a little bit so you can see. I hope you can. I'm shifting my chair so that I can get closer. We have a little, I think I'm going to put this little page on of dictionary. Sorry, trying to get my words out today. This little dictionary page, which I believe is a foreign language dictionary page. Just going to pop that on this white page here, and then I'm just going to put this bunny on there. Oh, hang on though, they've got a frog. Let's just look, just seeing what we have. There's a little house here. That's so cute. Oh, that's going on, I think. Right, let's make sure I've got enough glue here to go down, and I'm going to put this little house on this page. Beautiful, beautiful kit she provides. I love them. Whoops. Thank you, Rosalie at Elizabeth's Collage Papers on eBay. You're an absolute star. Beautiful, beautiful choices. Love her kits. Okay. That looks quite nice. Might put that at the top there. So you can see I'm just going through and finding images that I like, and these could, you know, you could have prepared these already. You could have kind of just collected them as a stack of ephemera, or as I say, you could just go and buy a kit from eBay that someone else has put together. But yes, it's really easy. Once you've got a few images and pieces of ephemera and photographs and pictures that you like, you can just, you know, go through and have a ball with them, which is honestly what I'm doing now. I love this. It's so much fun. Just picking up scraps and kind of collaging and looking at what you like. So we had a fish. Oh, let's make sure that's not stuck. There we go. A little bit of glue. So we had, sorry, I'm off camera again, aren't I? So I had fish there, and then I'm going to, it's so difficult with this stand, I've got this other fish. I think I might like it here. That looks really nice. You know, and I'm not saying that this is the exact way to do a junk journal. This is just how I quite like to do it. You know, I like to stick in pictures that I like and just kind of decorate as I go. This was my flip out. So I'm kind of going to leave that one where it is because I love this picture. I might just put a little, got this funky little man here, little card. This looks like yeah, a cigarette card. I'm just going to glue that on. Which looks lovely. So you can see I'm just flicking you through and using what I have, which is quite good fun, just making sure that's stuck. Ecological distribution. Oh, I say. Right, let's just have a search through and see what I can find. This is cool. What is that? Oh, it's Rango. Oh, now I recognise it. That's cool. Quite like these ladies' heads, so I'm going to put that onto that page. And pop that up there. So yeah, I'm just kind of going through and looking at what I like and what looks good on a page. Oh, hang on, that one's better, I think. I like that one. So we'll do the other side. Lovely. You know, and I might put another pocket on here. I'm just, at the moment, I'm absorbed in the ephemera, so I'm just kind of going through and looking at, oh, that got a bit stuck, looking at what might work. Again, this is a nice page for some paper, so I'm just going to cut that down a little bit. So I've got a couple of pieces of tea dyed paper here which can just go in there. I have this little interesting shape that I'm going to put on. Again, I got with the kit. Okay, so you can see what I'm doing. I'm just kind of flicking through, finding what might go with what page. And just to tone that one down a little bit, I'm going to use a little bit of something behind it. This is one of my doilies, I believe, from my shop. Just looking at, ooh, had a glue moment there. Get rid of that glue. There we go. Sorry guys, I know I'm moving all the time and I apologise. I will show you at the end in case you're missing pieces. Just got bits everywhere. Okay, so I'll flick back just in case you've missed it, just so we can see what we've done. Little house, and then we did the fish and some more fish and that man, and then just the heads and everything, and then we did the paper, just a couple of sheets, and then we're down to the paper, the music paper. I'm just going to put that just alongside there, measuring tape. I already put this one in, which is quite sweet. I'm going to grab another stamp. Well, that didn't come out very well, did it? Let's try that again. It's okay. There we go. Little stamp on those pages. Very nice. Oh, this looks very cute, this paper. This needs to be left as it is, I think, because I think someone could stick something beautiful on there. Oh wow, look how nice that looks in there. Beautiful. I love it. So I'm just going to look at this one, which I look like I've torn out for something. In my scraps. Get rid of that glue off my fingers. So I'm just go through yourself and just, you know, decorate and see what else you have. Oh, there's some interesting images that I've missed in here. A couple of little sparkles I see. There's a little poem. Tighten your forehead and eyebrows into a tight ugly frown, then raise your eyebrows and feel the tension lift. Remember the feeling of relaxation that follows. Yes, I think that will go in. Oh, imagine a windmill turning. Copy these actions with your arms. Now, I think I like the other one, so I'm going to put that in here. It's from a little calming book. On probably calming and breathing techniques. So that's lovely. That can go on this page here. Beautiful. And then I have, what do we have? This beautiful plate here, which I'm going to put in on this side. Do I want it there? I think I do want it there actually. Lovely. So it's just a matter of just going through and decorating with any scraps or pictures that you've cut out that you like. Oh look, there's some stickers, fantastic. Oh, I love those, they're beautiful. Oh, I love her kit so much. She includes so many beautiful things. I think this is a kit that actually gave little pieces of ephemera, I think, if I remember rightly. So I think you need to look that up on her eBay. This is a sweet little one. I'm going to put this somewhere. Let's see. Oh, on here. Lovely. This says, give a horse what he needs and he will give you his heart in return. Isn't that lovely? I like that. We have a little page of grid paper, which I'm going to put in. Looks like it's from a mini like Filofax or something, so that's going to go in there the right way. There we go. So on this page, oh, I have this beautiful bit that could come out. Ah, look at this. So this is from the lady. Here are some pieces of artwork produced using mini bits of ephemera. Each measures 4 by 4, and I did one a day for several months purely for fun. They can be used for cards, etc., and stuck the images down on top of each other, then stamped or painted on top of them. I edged them with a coloured pen or pencil. Aren't they beautiful? Look at those. She's already decorated them. Oh my gosh. Oh goodness, I'm going to use some of these. These are gorgeous. Oh, if you go back to the first video in the series, you will see, I think it's the first or second video, I've linked her eBay shop. And yeah, do go and have a look. Her kits are fantastic for a beginner. They are so good. So much beautiful ephemera, as you can probably see. Wow, that's just lovely. Oh, I love that. So then we've got our little heart here. Just looking to see if I've got that. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's a cat. Oh, that's perfect. Are you sticky? Yes, you are. Fantastic. So I have a little cat that I'm going to put there in the middle of my heart. Perfect. Okay, hope you can see that. A little cat. And I stuck one of those beautiful artwork pieces that she's been working on. They are just gorgeous. And let's see, what can I put here? Just searching again, my darlings. Oh, he's a very noble looking gentleman. I think we'll put him in. That's a nice image. It's a Robert Burns. There we go. So it's just a matter of like choosing pretty images that you love and just playing around with them on the page until you're happy as to where you want them, and happy that they, you know, they do bring your journal to life, basically. So I'm just using some of the images she sent me because they just are so pretty, and I will have to go back over, I think, probably tomorrow and just go through with some additional papers that I've got. But at the moment, this is just such a lovely kit that she's given me. I just can't resist it. It's just beautiful. Oh, that's amazing. Yep, so that one's going to go down on there. My dog's having a bark. Typical. When I start to craft, they start to bark. Okay, whoops. So yeah, this is really coming together well. There's just such a beautiful choice of images that she sent me. What's this one? Oh, look. It's a bit of Rupert the Bear. Has to be done. I love Rupert the Bear. Oh, no, look, that's even better. Oh, lovely. I'm going to glue that one down. Okay. I mean, you can glue them in the centre of the page if you want. I'm a girl that kind of likes them to go to the corners just in case I want to glue anything in. Oh, these are so pretty. This is a very pretty piece of paper. Just going to trim that off. Just layer that, I think, into my book. And I have little stickers here. That looks great. Love it. Just seeing if there's anything I'd like to put over the top. Oh, I like this. This kind of works. Looks a bit like an old stamp. There we go. Perfect. Like this page. This is very pretty. I'm going to use one of these beautiful stickers that she sent me. Another one up here. Lovely. Got that lovely piece of blue paper, so I'm going to leave that. This actually really wants to fold over, so I think it might be an idea just to kind of fold that in. I'm just trying to look for any other kind of image that I think might work. Can't see anything. Oh, hang on, there's a lovely stamp here. That might be worth putting on to this page here. There we go. Beautiful. Lovely. Two beautiful big pages here. So I think I'm going to bring these back over. Oh, these are just beautiful. You must have worked so hard on these, Elizabeth. They're just lovely. Well, I don't know if you're Elizabeth or Rosalie. I'm not sure because your shop's Rosalie, but it's Elizabeth Collage Pack. So whomever you are, you're wonderful. Beautiful, beautiful job. Thank you. Love these. Just going to pop that one up there, and I want another one in the same kind of brown colour, I think, just to go at the bottom. So pretty. Oh, that looks lovely. I love that. That's gorgeous. Okay. I'm sorry I'm so quiet. I'm just concentrating so hard on what I'm doing. I'm not talking, but you can just, you know, sit and craft along with me. Let's see. I might put a little pocket there. little wonky pocket just on this page. Just going to take out, take out that little centre part. Just going to put a nice little wonky pocket on there. I'm not even going to cut it straight because I like wonky pockets. And this is beautiful. I think, guys, I'm going to stop it there because I'm almost halfway through, so I'm going to carry on with the rest of this. I'll probably do it with I'll probably continue doing it and I'll film it, but I'll probably put it on later today with just some music because I don't want to bore you just sitting here watching me do it. But I hope you get the idea of how I do my junk journals, and I'm going to come back in tomorrow and I'll go through and add extra papers and pockets and tuck spots and all those sorts of things. But as far as sort of decorating an ephemera, I mean, you can do it whichever way. I know I intended to use the scraps, but I got so into those I thought, you know what, I'll just kind of use the ephemera first and then put a pocket here and there, and it just is whatever really takes your fancy. But oh, that's a bit stuck. Oh, never mind, that's okay. So I knew that one would get stuck. That's okay, we can put a bit of glue on there. Too much glue. Okay, put that back. Oh, come on. Look, I've just taken it off with my finger. Okay, we need a picture. I knew I'd do that. Oh, look, that's pretty. And it's got pink in it. Oh, perfection. I'm quite glad I did that now. That's lovely. So you can do it either way. And I mean, I started off, oh, I'm going to use my scraps and I'll add the ephemera later. But I just kind of got into it. So you can kind of do it as you go along or whatever you fancy. And I want to pull out sort of ephemera pieces that I've already made and just bits and bobs tomorrow so that we can really go through and finish and decorate it all off. So I'll do another video of me going through the rest of it for you and just finishing off with all the ephemera and things that I have here. And then tomorrow I will do another video showing you how we carry on and get all the pockets and tuck spots and things put in. I hope that's helpful, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. I will see you all tomorrow. Take care no matter what you're doing, and yeah, if you're in crafting, enjoy yourself. Take care.